We are live.
We are live.
We've got a good stream.
How do we see if people come on?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, at the top it says it, but at the bottom it says,
Where does it say?
go over.
Where? Over here?
Yes.
Okay. So average live duration, that's us there. Total view time in hours and peak concurrent.
But where does it say actual amount of people? Oh.
We are not receiving video data at fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Sure your connection is fast enough or considering use a lower bit rate.
Oh, it's moving.
Let's go back to the live control room.
It doesn't say we're up yet.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, nope. We're live now. Oh, one is watching. Yeah. It says one watching.
It could be you. Oh, we got some people joining
Hey.
in. Royal Kid,
Jeremy.
59.
Hello,
How's it going?
Jeremy.
Welcome to our first live stream. We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes.
We got some buffering.
Hey.
Hey, Joshua. Welcome to our live stream. We'll wait one more minute and then we'll get started with our program.
You can feel free to ask questions of some sort.
Okay, well, welcome to our very first episode of TyDy Plane Videos. I'm Rob, and with me are my two sons, Tyler and Dylan. I'm a certified private pilot, and I previously owned a Piper Archer airplane. We're getting ready to launch a series of live streams and recorded videos of us building a Vans RV-12IS airplane. It's a kit plane. Before I get into why we selected it, let me tell you what we have planned. For starters, we're going to build the airplane at home in a two-car garage. We don't have any of the right tools, and we have zero experience building this airplane. Sounds pretty interesting, right? Well, we've ordered a full kit of tools, and they're the tools that are recommended to build this kit. And as soon as we get them, we'll begin the season with an unboxing of all of those tools and introduce you to the process that we're going to have to go through. We're also in the process of ordering the first part of the kit, which is called the empennage, and that's basically the tail part of the plane. As soon as that comes in, we'll have a recorded video of the receiving of it coming off the truck, and we'll do an unboxing of all of those parts as well. So why did we pick the Vans RV-12IS airplane? Well, for starters, it's the only kit plane that I'm aware of that's in the light sports category, which is a two-seat plane and is allowed to be flown under sports flight rules. So one of the videos that we're going to be producing is around the rules and regulations of how to build a kit plane. What does the FAA require for logging of those of your build for their inspections, and what inspections are required? We also purchased a logbook program to help us keep that organized with pictures of our build and the hours that we spend on each part, and we'll be sharing that software with you in one of our upcoming videos as well. Vans aircraft is well known in the kit plane business. It's actually very well respected. There's many RV planes that are flown around the world. And I was just recently up in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at the EAA Air Venture, and they actually built a Vans RV-12IS in 1 week from beginning to end. And I'm sure if you search, you can be able to find, it's called the 1 Week Wonder, and you'll be able to find that out on YouTube as well. Another great thing about the RV12IS is that it's got very modern avionics. We'll be able to pick between two different options for full glass. Well, clearly we had a technical glitch. Our broadcasting software crashed. We'll have to work on that for when we get ready for our build. So during our live streams, we'll be planning to do some giveaways. We haven't figured out exactly what those giveaways will be yet, but any sponsors of ours, any donations, we'll be keeping track of all of those, and anybody that donates will be entered into our drawings to receive one of our prizes. Some of the ideas that we've come up with but haven't finalized is allowing one of our viewers to pick the actual color and paint scheme that we put onto the plane when it's done. Another would be potentially raffling off some of the tools that we purchased to build the plane. And then lastly, one of the topics that came up was maybe we would actually let someone have their name painted on the plane. But those are still being worked out, and we'll share those with you as we come up. And we're also we welcome your feedback on our channel as well as options for prizes. We look forward to hearing from you on that. I want to thank you for tuning in to our kickoff video. If you like our concept, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified of our live streams and video publishing. If you'd like to donate to our build, you can send a gift via PayPal at TyDyPlaneVideos@gmail.com. That's TyDyPlane videos, VIDEOS, at gmail.com. You can also send Bitcoin if you prefer. Our Bitcoin address is located on the About section of our channel navigation bar. Well, thank you for joining into our first test live stream. Obviously, we have some technical details to work out, and our streaming equipment has just started arriving, so we'll be testing all that, getting ready for our unboxing and some of our future videos. So thanks again for joining in, and we'll stay online here for a few minutes if there are any questions.
We're watching.
Lunar Tick says Gucci flip-flops. Very cool.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask or whatnot.
Any questions?
Let us know if you want to know anything about the plane or about what we're trying to do.
Thanks, Joshua, for the thumbs up. We appreciate that.
And if you haven't yet, go subscribe. That's so you can see all our future videos and live streams of updates on the plane.
From scrap. No, not from scrap, but definitely from scratch. So Vans RV sells these planes in kits. I think, and don't quote me, but I believe there's 6 kits for this particular plane. The first one, as I mentioned earlier, is the empennage, which is basically, if you know what the fuselage of the plane is, that's the body of the plane. So from the body of the plane all the way back to the tail, including the horizontal stabilizer and what's called the elevator. We'll talk more about all the details of those later, but basically this plane has both the stabilizer and the elevator built into one part, and so it's called a stabilator. And then the vertical stabilizer, which is, as you would look at the plane, what looks like the tail, the vertical tail, that part will be all in the empennage kit. Next kit after that will be the wings. After that, we'll be building the fuselage. After the fuselage, I believe, is the engine kit, and then the avionics, and then we'll be working on the interior. How does the plane build take? How long does it take? Well, the FAA has certain requirements for how many hours or how much percentage of time the plane has to be built by the owner in order for it to be considered an experimental plane. So 51% of the build has to be done by us. The rest is done by Vans. So a lot of the metal will already be cut when it comes in, drilled, and ready to be put together, similar to a model, like a plastic model that you'd find in a store, except we'll be doing it with rivets and tools. As far as amount of hours, somebody that has experience in doing this could probably do it in about 700 to 900 hours. I'm going to guess that with these 3 guys, It's probably going to take us a little bit longer than that,
Probably.
but we're going to have fun with it. Hey, Rachel, thanks for joining.
Again, feel free to ask questions. And if you go ahead and comment something, it'll like pin it. So if you go and say like Q&A, or like go and ask questions.
So Dylan's teaching me how to use our live stream software. He's our production manager. I'll be doing most of the on-screen building, and Tyler will be assisting me with the cameras and the microphones.
That is correct.
Will the plane be big? Great question. So also in the light sports category, it's very restrictive as to how big and how much the plane can weigh. So it's going to be a 2-seat airplane. Basically, there'll be a pilot and a co-pilot seat. That's it. And the plane dimensions I will share with you on another video for specifics, but it's probably about 12 feet from tip to tail if I had to take a guess. And if you're standing up next to it, well, maybe not you guys, but Tyler standing up next to it would probably be taller than the plane. You heard Dylan's good at websites and such. I hope so. He takes after me.
Any more questions while we're still live streaming?
Also, this is kind of like an experimental kind of video, so the quality will be much better in future videos and lighting and whatever. This is all like maybe 50% of what it will be.
Yeah, very good point. We actually bought a professional web streaming camera setup with professional microphones and lighting. And
we don't have that running.
No, the garage is currently under reorganization, cleanup, getting ready for the build. We just ordered the tools yesterday, and they probably will ship at the end of this week, so or maybe even next week. And so we're hoping to have the unboxing, which will really be our first live kickoff, sometime towards the end of this month. Anything you guys want to add?
No, I mean, it's going to be fun. Just got to be patient with us. We can only do a certain amount in each live stream. So just kind of be patient. Try to give us a little leeway. We're learning as we go.
And we'll also be doing some of the build off the air. And what we'll try to do is do some time-lapse videos in between so that you can see what we've done in between our live streams. All right, well, with that, we'll call it a night, and thank you for joining in with our first test live stream, just getting to know the systems, and this was sort of unplanned. The rest of them will be scheduled ahead of time.
Make sure to go subscribe if you have not to see our updates in the future in actual building.
And like our Facebook page,
Instagram,
Twitter.
all of those good things.
It's all TyDy Plane Videos, and Twitter is @TyDy Plane Videos.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.